Hi, I'm Greg Davis with ALCAP, and I want to thank you and your church for participating in the Ireland-Godfrey ALCAP Sunday. You know, for decades, the second Sunday of November has been recognized as ALCAP Sunday, but this year it's a little special as we recognize our former leaders, Dan Ireland and Dr. Joe Godfrey. These two men led the ALCAP organization for nearly 45 years combined. They represented our churches to the Alabama State House and the Capitol. They were our missionaries to Montgomery. They stood in Montgomery for Christian values on issues like alcohol, drugs, abortion, religious liberty, and many others. I shudder to think what our state would look like without the leadership of Dr. Dan Ireland and Dr. Joe Godfrey and the organization of ALCAP. I knew Dr. Ireland and was always grateful for the job that he did and appreciated that someone was fulfilling the role of representing the church in Montgomery. I worked more closely with Dr. Godfrey over the years and was honored to be able to replace him as the leader of the organization in May of 2022. Dr. Ireland passed away in December of 2019 and his wife just a couple of years later, Miss Polly. But their influence lives on. Everywhere I go across the state, people ask about Dan Ireland and Miss Polly. Dr. Joe Godfrey is still involved with our organization. He's been a tremendous asset to me, and he continues to be active and speak out on the issues that matter to us so much. So ALCAP will now continue to build upon the legacy of the last 45 years from these two great leaders. We will continue to represent Alabama churches in Montgomery. We will be Alabama's moral advocate. ALCAP will continue to build upon the legacy of these two leaders moving into the future. Your church's financial and prayer support, along with your individual support, will go a long way toward helping us make Alabama be a great place to live, worship, and raise a family